Turn the games off, turn the TV off, grab your books, grab your colors, your watercolors, your colored pencils, your crayons, your paintbrushes. It's time to color history. Today we're reading from Untold Stories of the Buffalo Soldiers, and we're going to read the story of Kathy Williams. But first, let's read the introduction. 9th Cavalry motto, we can, we will. 10th Cavalry motto, ready and forward. I never saw braver men anywhere. U.S. General John Pershing. Abraham Lincoln was the President of the United States from 1861 to 1865 and led the country through the Civil War. Over 180,000 Black people fought bravely to help the Union Army win the Civil War. Black people have fought in wars and battles throughout the United States' history and helped shape the nation into what it is today. In 1866, after the U.S. Civil War ended, laws were passed that allowed Black citizens to join the Army. This was the first time that Black citizens were allowed to serve in the military when the nation was not fighting in a war. During that time, the Army was segregated. Black soldiers lived and served separately from other service members. These Black troops were called the United States Colored Troops. The 9th and the 10th Cavalry and the 24th and 25th Infantry formed the 38th, 39th, 40th, and 41st Infantry of the U.S. Colored Troops, becoming affectionately known as Buffalo Soldiers. Being in the Army was very hard. Buffalo Soldiers stayed in the Army longer than all the other cavalry units. Buffalo Soldiers served in many battles and wars, and many of them received Medal of Honor for their service, dedication, and bravery. Most of their work was on the Great Plains, where Native Americans lived. Some of their work brought them in conflict with some Native Americans, and some of their work brought them to the aid of some Native Americans. We celebrate that today, Black people and Native Americans generally walk in unity and peace. Now, let's read about Kathy Williams. Women were not allowed to be soldiers back then, but one lady, Kathy Williams, wanted to be a Buffalo Soldier, join the men, and fight with them alongside. So she came up with a plan to join the Army, become a Buffalo Soldier, saddle a horse, and ride. But the truth that she was a woman, she would not tell. She would keep that information secret. That knowledge she would hide. So she put on a pair of pants and cut her hair real short, then walked into the Army, ready to join and serve nationwide. She signed her form and stood there with the men, then took a pledge that by the Army's rules she would abide. Her friend and a cousin were Buffalo Soldiers already, so they stuck together as a team and worked side by side. Then one day, Kathy Williams became too sick to work, and the doctor said, I'll have to see what's wrong inside. Well, much to his surprise, that buffalo soldier was a lady. Then the truth about Kathy Williams rang loud outside. She was kicked out the army. They made her pack her belongings and sent her back home. She had worked hard and served her country, just like all the men. So she left the army and the buffalo soldiers with her head held up high. She had sacrificed and served her country well, just as she wished. And she was a lady buffalo soldier bona fide. All right, Kathy, you did that, girl. Thank you for your service.